Hey guys and gals, Sweet Project Cars here with cool, trick, and affordable ways for the do-it-yourselfer and simple ways. Today we're here with an amazing video on how to do basic soldering with a cordless, lithium-powered soldering tool. Alright? It's going to be simple, fun. Going to show you how to prep the tip on your new soldering tool. Going to show you the basic on how to join two wires together and the things that you may run into, the problems you may run into. Julio, tell everyone where they can get all these awesome products.
Buscar en el show más de la descripción de video para todas las herramientas.
Thank you, Julio Cesar Chavez Rodriguez. And also, I would love to thank these people right here for truly helping us out through our PayPal donation link. Thank you so much, all of you. You have really helped us out. Every penny helps when you're trying to do free DIY videos. All right, now stick with me on this. It's going to be simple, but not simple, okay? One thing that I want to get straight with everyone, everybody has their own method to be able to solder and do that kind of thing. I'm going to give you the simplest way to do it so that, you know, it works for you. Many people try to figure out how to get the wires to join together. What's the best way? Should they use shrink sleeve, which is this stuff right here? Should they use black tape after they solder it? We're going to give you some really cool tips here. So first off, when you are preparing your wires to solder, a lot of times it's not in such a controlled situation as we have right here. It'll be somewhere under your dash or maybe in your door jamb where some wires came apart. That's a whole nother video, but as far as getting a good bond and securing it, I'm going to help you do that. What we're going to do first is cut a piece of shrink sleeve, and I like to go about quarter to a half inch from each end of the wire. So the shrink sleeve would come in here and go to here, okay? Now we're going to zero in on this so you can really see it good. All right, now what happens with shrink sleeve, a lot of people will put the shrink sleeve too close to their soldering area and then it'll actually shrink up on them. Okay, so you want to put the shrink sleeve further back if that's what you're going to use to cover your soldered joint together. So we'll actually slide it way down. Now, there's two ways. You can solder the wire just overlapping it, or you can solder the wire by pressing the wires together like this. That's a really good bond right there. And then crimp it in your alligator clip, and it'll stay right there. We're going to use our handy dandy lithium battery powered soldering tool. We're going to turn it on. You can actually rotate this you can use it straight on. Nobody really will because it's so handy to use just like this. It has a light, LED light. I like it at about a 45-degree angle like that. Now, first thing we're going to do is prepare the tip for soldering. This is tinning the tip. And this is what you'll do if the tip is dirty. The same thing. This is a very mild acid that cleans the tip. Then after you do that, a lot of people use like Scotch-Brite or they'll use like steel wool. We like to use a piece of Scotch-Brite and just wipe it like this. Now you don't have to be so exact with it unless you're doing circuit boards or something like that. Now we will take our solder and re-tin the tip. And as I said, I know many of you go, that's not how you do it, and all that. Everybody has their own way to do it. Different strokes for different folks. All right, so that tip is ready to go. Now we've butted up our 2 pieces of wire here, and we are now going to solder it. And again, there's many ways to do this. You can do one wire, do the other wire, then join them together and overlap them. I like to butt them together like this. We're using rosin core solder. This is a heavier gauge solder, and this is a more thin gauge solder right here. It's very simple. Just heat the wires, get the wires warm. You'll know. Practice makes perfect when you're doing this kind of stuff. It's nice not having a cord connected to the soldering tool. You can use the heavier gauge solder like this and just go on top, put a huge glob on top of it like this, and then hold the solder tool underneath. See how it goes right into it. I'm trying to do this with the camera in the way. Let that cool, and it is fully bonded. Now, what you can do if you're really, really picky is rotate the wire like that. And you can heat it up again on this side. Again, having a tool that will move at a 45-degree angle makes it so much easier. And when you can sit right in front of it, it's easier without a camera in your way. But I'd never be able to show you what we're doing. All right, that's bonded. Push in on the button, straighten it back out, click it, and it's off. And it stands up just like that. All right, now we have 2 choices. I like to do overkill. And when I say that, I like to use black tape, electrical tape, and I do the shrink sleeve on top of it. So what we're using is liquid black tape. Handy stuff. Now the brush is pretty heavy as far as the amount of black tape that comes out on top of your electrical connection. So what we use is a toothpick, and you just run it across like this. This is double protection, liquid electrical tape. Let me zero in on that for you. Way better than using tape. Now that's fully covered. Now what we'll do is take our shrink sleeve, slide that over it. Okay, now I can feel where the connection is right there, and I'll leave one alligator clip clipped on it. Take a lighter. Doesn't take much heat at all. Just a little bit. Hit it a little bit. Let it set. Rotate it. See how I'm doing that? Just a little bit at a time. Nice connection right there. Sealed up tight.